Well, it sure was a gorgeous Sunday that we had. Just a few of us, unfortunately, did get underneath a few of these very light showers that you can see at the very beginning of this radar loop, mainly along and west of Interstate 65 this afternoon. But if you were underneath one of these showers, it was very brief and short-lived with really minimal amounts of rainfall. So overall, a pretty good Sunday. Now, off towards our west, they really can't say the same thing. We have an entire squall line of storms with, embedded severe thunderstorm watches, warnings, a few tornado warnings that are actually embedded within this line. But the good news is as this progresses towards the east, this is going to be weakening significantly, but it is going to impact our weather for tomorrow. So we are going to talk about how that will impact our Monday, but the water vapor imagery is also telling a lot of this story as well. You can tell where a lot of the more mid to upper level dry air is situated across most of Alabama, but where you see a lot of these blues and greens, that's indicative of some very cooler cloud tops, a lot of water vapor there in the storms that are pushing towards our region. And the dew point here at the surface is also showing that we are near that humid category, but also feeling pretty good outside. So the air isn't too moist. It's also not too dry. And that is all going to indicate exactly what the weather will do tomorrow when that outflow boundary begins to make its way towards Alabama. Starting out at least tomorrow morning, dropping the kids off for school, temperatures will be in the mid-60s, so a dry start with mostly sunny skies, but we do see the return of those afternoon showers and storms once we get into the pickup time frame tomorrow after school, so mid-80s for a high temperature tomorrow. Walking you through the futurecast here, we do see the kind of forward-leading edge of that cloud deck beginning to make its way into the area early tomorrow morning, but we will be still waking up to mostly clear conditions once we get into the afternoon. Notice there's a very sharp cutoff to that gradient from clear skies to the clouds. That's because a lot of dry air is still situated across the northeastern part of the state, and so this rain will really be having a lot of dry air to fight through from the surface all the way to the top of the atmosphere, and that's why a lot of this just kind of fizzles out as it will begin to push into the region. Tomorrow evening, though, I think we will see the regeneration of a couple more stronger storms, but thankfully nothing severe. That futurecast dew point shows it well with a lot of those lower dew points, more dry air across the eastern part of the region tomorrow afternoon, showing why that rain will eventually fizzle out. But look at how that moisture really surges north and increases going into tomorrow evening. So we will be seeing noticeably more muggy conditions tomorrow evening as well. As we look at that temperature trend going throughout the next several days, I think aside from the rain chance, we're going to be seeing possibly 90 degrees for the first time this season on Wednesday, and we will be seeing mostly above average temperatures for both your overnight lows and your afternoon highs. And since we are entering a more summertime pattern, we're also looking at daily chances for showers and storms. We've got that rain chance up to a 50% for your Monday. Temperatures increasing to 90 there by Wednesday. I think most of Tuesday afternoon will be pretty sunny, but we still have those daily chances for showers and storms, mostly scattered in nature going into midweek. And I think we will see a little bit more of a concentrated area, some more widespread storms across the region going into this upcoming weekend, but it doesn't look like a washout. So even though there are daily chances for rain, if you're trying to get to the pool or get some of that sunshine, I think it's still going to be a very good week for that.
Well, I'm glad to know that's not going to be too much rain coming down, so you can still enjoy outside.
Exactly.
But thank you so much, Jacob. And we're going to send it over now to Drew Pavon over in sports.